You know, Money in the Bank was supposed to be our moment, the moment we reminded the world why we're the most dangerous force in this division. But sometimes even the best plans don't go the way they should. We had everything lined up, like the power, the experience, the hunger, but somehow we still walked out empty-handed. I'm not gonna stand here and point fingers. That's not me. But when everything matters most, you either come through or you don't. Look, I've carried titles before. I know what it takes, and I know that we can still get there if everyone in Judgment Day stays sharp, focused, and doesn't slip up again. So go ahead, Lyra. Go ahead, Saara. Celebrate while you can. I'm done watching you two parade around with our titles like you earned some fairy tale ending. I want you to hear me.
Wait a minute, here they come. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Lyra Valkyria and Saara Myrsky.
Oh, great. The heroes have arrived to soak in the spotlight again. Should we cue the violins too, Cole?
These two have been through absolute wars with Liv and Raquel over the past few months. And after that brutal ladder match at Money in the Bank, you've got to wonder what's left in the tank for either team.
What's left in the tank? Please. Sarah's too busy playing the crowd.
Wait, what the hell? What's happening? Judgment Day? They've surrounded Raquel. Raquel has no idea what's coming.
No, this can't be happening. Raquel's one of them.
Not anymore, Corey. Finn, JD, Dominic, they've circled her like vultures. The Judgment Day is all over Raquel Rodriguez. A vicious assault by the very people she stood beside.
No, don't do this! Dominic Mysterio just powerbombed Raquel Rodriguez to the outside floor. My God!
And Saara and Lyra, they're still on the ramp, stunned. They didn't come here for this. No one expected this.
Liv's just turned her back on the last person who had hers. The loss at Money in the Bank was fatal for Raquel.
Sorry for ruining your little celebration at Money in the Bank, champ. It was cute, but your time is almost up.
Sheesh, not again.
Listen, I promise we come in peace. Me and my twin sister. The lovely Bree, we are just such huge fans of you and Lyra. We just had to come out of retirement to fight you two.
2 Hall of Famers coming out of retirement to fight 2 sophomores. I find that a little hard to believe.
I don't like this attitude, but you are entitled to your opinion, just like we are entitled to a tag title match due to our legacy.
And you were gonna get it. Neither me nor Lyra ever backed down from a fight.
Well, here comes Taryn Terrell, looking to make a statement tonight against a returning legend. She's got a tall task ahead of her, Corey.
A very tall task, Cole. Taryn may have the confidence, but she's stepping into the ring with one of the most iconic women in WWE history.
The question is, how ready is Nikki Bella after all this time away from the ring? And what are her real motives? She says she and Bree are back because they admire Lyra and Saara, but again, I have a hard time believing that.
Oh, come on, Cole. Maybe Nikki sees what I see. Lyra and Saara have that same Bella-level fire. Why is it so hard to believe that greatness recognizes greatness?
Or maybe the Bellas are just looking to insert themselves back into the spotlight. Either way, Nikki Bella is about to compete on Raw for the first time in years, and it's happening right now. And here we go, Nikki Bella stepping back into the squared circle. It's been a long time, but listen to this crowd, Corey.
They never forgot, Cole. You can say what you want, but Nikki Bella always had that star power. She just walks differently, commands the ring like nobody else.
And Taryn, to her credit, isn't backing down. She's trying to bring the fight to Nikki early on. She knows she has something to prove here tonight.
Yeah, but the thing about Nikki is she thrives on that pressure. She's seen it all. Taryn's gonna have to dig deep if she wants to leave with her hand raised.
You have to wonder if this is the start of something bigger, Corey. The Bellas didn't just show up at Money in the Bank to smile and wave. There's clearly a reason they're here, and I don't think it ends with this match. Oh, come on, Bree with the distraction, and Nikki Bella capitalizes.
That's called strategy, Cole. It's called being a team.
Taryn never saw it coming. Nikki hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
It might not be pretty, but but it's effective. The Bellas didn't come back to play nice. They came back to win, period.
And just like that, Nikki Bella picks up a win in her return to Raw. But you have to question the way it went down. Taryn had this crowd behind her until Brie got involved.
Cry about it all you want, Cole. The Bellas play the game better than anyone, and now the entire tag team division is officially on notice.
Well, looks like Nikki Bella's not done yet. Someone just handed her a mic, and she's got something to say after that controversial win.
I have to say, it feels so good to be back. I missed all of you so much. But let's get real for a second. I didn't come out of retirement for the spotlight. I didn't come back for the fame, the cameras, or even the Bella Army. Though I love you all, of course.
We came back because we were inspired. We were sitting at home watching Raw, and we saw these two women, Saara Myrsky and Lyra Valkyria, making history.
And we thought to ourselves, that's what we want to be part of again. We want to step back into that ring, not as legends, not as the Bella twins, but as fans. Fans of Saara and Lyra. Fans of what they've done for this division. That's why we came back. Not for the spotlight, not for the glory. Just to share the ring with two women we deeply, deeply respect. And if somewhere along the way, we happen to become the new women's tag team champions, well, that would just be a beautiful little bonus, wouldn't it?
Hey, Saara. It's me. I'm really sorry. I just found out my flight from Dublin to LA was canceled. They're saying it's due to some mechanical issue. Apparently, the backup plane couldn't clear customs in time. Typical. Look, I know you've got that match with Nikki tonight, and I hate that I can't be there with you. Especially now. Something about all of this just feels off. The Bellas? Suddenly showing up after all this time? Claiming they admire us? Come on. Don't let your guard down out there. I know you can handle Nikki, but I wouldn't trust either of them as far as I could throw them. Especially with Brie lurking ringside. They've got something planned, I can feel it.
All right, Saara. Just wanted to give you the heads up. Tonight, it's you one-on-one with Nikki Bella. I know. It's short notice. But listen, Lyra had a last-minute travel issue and won't be here tonight.
So I was told. Not her fault, I guess.
Don't worry, though. I've spoken to Nikki and Brie personally. They say they're here out of respect. No games, no tricks.
I still find that a little hard to believe.
Honestly, I think they're in good faith. They just want to prove themselves. This is just a match.
But they are next in line, aren't they?
Look, I get it. I really do. It all moved quickly after Money in the Bank. But yes, officially, they're the #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles. But listen, I watched the promo too. Nikki and Brie made it very clear. They said they came back out of respect.
I don't believe a single word they said. But still, I'll walk out there alone tonight, no problem.
I understand your concern, but as far as I can see, they're playing it straight. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, for now.
And here comes the Storm of Finland, the one half of the women's tag team champions, Saara Myrsky. You can see it on her face, Corey. She's got a lot on her mind tonight.
Oh, come on, Cole. Uncertain? You act like the Bellas are villains here. Nikki and Brie made it crystal clear last week. They're inspired by Saara and Lyra. They just want to compete. What's so hard to believe about that?
Because I've seen this story play out too many times, Corey. Saara's stepping into the ring tonight against a woman who's pretending to be a fan, when really, she and her sister are circling those tag team titles like sharks.
Wow, the cynicism. Maybe, just maybe, Nikki and Brie saw greatness and wanted one more run. Not for power, not for politics, but for pride. Don't punish them for having passion, Cole.
I'm not punishing anyone, but you better believe Saara's watching her back tonight. Lyra warned her before the show, don't trust the Bellas. She's walking into this alone, and she knows it.
She's walking into this with a golden opportunity to prove why the Bellas respect her in the first place. If anything, Saara should be honored. Nikki wants to face her.
Wait a minute, Nikki Bella's music is playing, but where is she?
Probably just making a dramatic
Wait, from behind, that's Nikki Bella. A chop block to Saara's left leg. She just ambushed her before the match even started.
That's strategy, Cole. Nikki's not wasting time. She's going right after the champion's base.
And now here comes Brie. This is a 2-on-1 ambush. Saara's been completely blindsided here.
You act like this is some crime, Cole. This is what you do when you want to make a statement.
This is disgusting. Saara's leg is the target. And now Nikki's got her. She's locked in a heel hook. That's a vicious submission. Saara's screaming in pain.
That's called precision, Cole. That's called experience. Nikki Bella is dissecting that leg like a surgeon.
Where's security? Somebody get down here and stop this. Saara's defenseless and Lyra Valkyria isn't even in the building tonight. This was a trap all along.